fuck up, please.
Hey, I can't.
Did you hear me talking, man?
The last one, I couldn't hear anything. You just played paper.
Man, I don't care if you're in a wheelchair or not, man.
Yeah.
I'll put you in 2 wheelchairs.
I'll take you out of here. Actually, 2 would be pretty cool. That'd be double
If
time.
anybody else is going to talk like that, I'm going to put you in the same kind of chair he's in. All right, yeah. I brought him. Sure. Yeah, so you know a little bit about my story. So what? So fucking what? Because you don't really know my story, you don't really know me. Matter of fact, you don't know nothing about me. Yeah, you know that my name is Jack. You know that my name is Jack Gaye, and don't you dare go there with me, man. Do not go there with me about the last name. Do not do it. I don't swing that way, all right? I do not swing that way. Are you laughing at me again, man?
No.
What does some man got to do to get some respect from you?
I'm laughing with you.
All right, so I'm hearing this stupid, whatever you call this, you're fucking shrink thin? Is that what you are? All right. If you want to fuck with my head, you want to get inside my head, go right ahead. My name's Jack Gaye. And yeah, I wrote some notes up for you, sure. And I'm only going to wear these once. So you know about the story. You read about the news, you heard it. You know what happened in the neighborhood. So, I'm not going to tell you my life story, but this is what I'll tell you. Yeah, I had problems as a kid. You go figure that, all right? Go figure that. Everybody who's screwed up had problems as a kid. Everybody who's done time, problems as a kid. Everybody who's been dishonorably discharged, problems with a kid. Everybody who's got PTSD, problems as a kid. Who's an alcoholic, problems as a kid. Who's abusive to his wife, problems as a kid. Yeah. Okay, I had problems as a kid. My pops, he was a fucking idiot, all right? And you know what? After being beat up by this guy for 15 years, after the belt for 15 years, after the bruises for 15 years, you know what happened? I got bigger than my pops. And you know what happened next? I got up and I put my pops on his back. And when he got up, he never once messed with me again. Not again. And you know what? Everybody has been like my pops. It doesn't happen again. So yeah, I got into the military. I didn't know where else I was going to go in life, all right? I went in, but it would have been like 1990, as I recall. And yeah, I did the Gulf, Blackjack Brigade, Operation Night Strike. We were 10 miles into Iraq. It was before Saddam even knew we were fucking coming. He had no idea. We were 10 miles in, and we had just disembarked, actually. Got off our Humvee. We didn't expect it. We got off, and it wasn't like 5-10 minutes later that the noises started, man. Like firecrackers from another galaxy, man. Stuff was whizzing by me. Tanks were going off, grenades were going off, shit was going off everywhere. The same kind of shit that goes off in my head all the time. And one of my men jumped in front of another one of my men. One of the medics, actually, grenade, shrapnel, ripped them both the fuck up. And what's Jack to do, right? I did what I always do. I took care of business. Because see, in this world, it's either kill or be killed. You get that? It's either kill or it's either be killed. And that's how it is. And you know what, when it comes right down to it, it's me versus them. I'm gonna be the one that goes home, right? I'm gonna go back to my home, they're not gonna go back to theirs. I got my 45 out and I put a hole in the dude's fucking head. He didn't go back to his home. So, I've been deployed for every one of our engagements from the Gulf to Afghanistan. And so what happened was, and this is a bunch of bullshit. I've been home on leave. My wife Lisa, who's God rest her soul, came back to my hometown. We had a stepdaughter, Timmy, and I was at the local watering hole on the weekend, and this freaking moonbat bullshit liberal starts bad-mouthing our troops. You don't do that. You don't do that, especially in front of Jack. So he kept going on and on. I was ignoring him. I didn't say anything to him. Not one thing to him until he starts talking about how it's our fault, right? That the fake war, everything was trumped up, everything was fake, it never should have happened, blah, 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 blah. There weren't weapons, and all this crap. So what am I supposed to do? I got up, really wasn't thinking about it, and I popped him. I popped him once, then I popped him twice, and then I popped him a third time, and then I popped him a fourth time. And the motherfucker went down like my dad, and he didn't get back up, man. He got back up, I guess, about 6 days later. He was in a coma. So, I get it. The military was a bit upset. The Army was a bit upset at me, so I got dishonorably discharged. I have a Purple Heart, too. I didn't mention that. So I come home. I'm staying home. Yeah, I drink a little bit every once in a while. I don't know where the hell I made my drink. Where's my malt liquor at? Fuck. So, about a year ago, my neighborhood sucks, man. Everybody fucking sucks in that neighborhood. There's a couple hot chicks around the corner. Everybody in the town loves me, man. They know me and they love me and they're scared of me because they know not to fuck with me. And they know not to fuck with Jack. So I start hearing here and there that people are being killed, right? It starts with one dead body. It was a lady down the road. Her name's Dolores. They found her behind the weeping willow. Her throat was actually cut from one side all the way to the other. Her head was barely hanging on, like this, like one of those poplar sock. You know the things that fly in the wind, the socks that do. Her head was like. And then a couple days later, dude turns up. John down the road. We used to have beer once in a while, not very often, but every once in a while. He was an alright guy. Bit of a pansy, but it was okay. He respected me. That's the number one thing in me, my friend. You respect me. He was, his intestines. They found his intestines outside of his body, like 5 feet away, actually. It's kind of funny in a weird way. But, he was inside his house. The bodies started piling up, one after another. Not as many as I used to see. See, back in the day in the Gulf, what we would do is, you know the pictures from the Gulf? You don't get a real picture of the Gulf. We would bury them, and we would push sand on them, and we'd forget about them. And you don't really see a lot of pictures of the Gulf, like you did the Vietnam War. We know how to hide our bodies. This guy, whoever he was, didn't know how to hide the bodies, didn't really care to hide them. He wanted everybody to see them. Bodies after bodies after bodies. And then my stepdaughter, Kimmy. Now don't get me wrong, Kimmy could be a real bitch. Matter of fact, she was a bitch. And I had to put her in her place a lot because she didn't always respect Jack. You've got to respect Jack. You don't respect Jack, you got no problems. Her mom was gone. I was raising her. It's like 18. I'd been drinking a little bit. Yeah, surprise, surprise. I drank a lot. Actually, a little bit, a lot, whatever. I don't have a problem. It's not an issue with me. It might be an issue with you, but it's not an issue with me. Anyways, I start seeing these lights outside. And the cop lights come to my door. And I find out that she's gone. And she's gone. Like, she'll never come back now. And, I mean, what do I say about that? I mean, part of me says that every shitty thing I ever said to her, even though it was justified, part of me says, I wish I could take some of that back. But you know what? Here's the bottom line. You can't go back. There's no going back to anything. And at the end of the day, it's me. And I gotta do me. And maybe every once in a while I miss her. And some of the neighbors, whatever. Her mom, yeah, every once in a while. But I gotta be honest with you. It's kill or be killed. And in this world, you're not gonna have the good without the bad. So, you know, in some ways I understand this killer. Don't tell anybody I said that. It's not like I'm the killer. But in some ways I understand him. It's his thing. We all got to role play. So, yeah, maybe they should have been stronger and not gotten killed. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to get killed. I went through all those deployments and I'm still standing. You know, maybe they should have been a little bit stronger. Reality has a way of sorting out, you know, the weak from the strong. And Jack's not weak. Not at all. Thank you very much. So, when Red Mask of Death comes out, take a look at it, all right? It's going to be coming soon. I don't think I gave anything away. Anyways, thanks for your time and your attention. I know that was long.